You have a friend that I'm thinking of distancing myself from. Rex, that's totally fine. As you go through life, you will make friends with people. As you discover who you are, you may find that people that you were friends with, you no longer share values with, or they even have opposite values to you. It's all right for that to happen. It's totally okay to change your ideas and your values and to think about different things. It's not okay to use cutting people out your life as the very first thing you think of doing, because what that ends up doing is you end up not learning coping mechanisms. I think it's extremely important, and this is what, and again, I'm going to sound quite boomer with this. This is a millennial problem, which is my generation, and it's a kind of Gen Z problem with people younger than me as well. If you face hardship, there needs to be a level of effort on your part that you put in to overcome that hardship. There needs to be conversations you have with people you disagree with, friends that you have a disagreement with. There needs to be conversations you have with bosses and with kind of employers. There needs to be a conversation that you have with yourself or artists that you like whenever you come up against hardship that you don't particularly want to live with. And if, after you have gone through that process, which itself teaches you the coping mechanisms that you will need to deal with life, if you then come to the conclusion, my life is going to be better without this person in my life, then cut them out of your life, because you've gone through the process and you've come to the conclusion. You've found the answer. The problem occurs whenever you come up against the tiniest bit of adversity and your first idea is to go to the final idea and immediately shut down, to cut it out of your life, to push it away, to not have that conversation, to not deal with it, because that's not going through the process. That's not dealing with, that's not learning coping mechanisms. That is hiding from the problems, which is not a long-term solution for anything. This is one thing that I really try and impose into people. I am 100% in favor of trying to accommodate as much as I possibly can within my life, as much as people possibly need. I'll do that. But I also need to know that the person that I am accommodating has put in the required effort and the required kind of personal workload, if you will, personal kind of emotional support for themselves, that they have tried to accommodate themselves and adapt to the world as much as possible. And then I can come in and assist with what extra they need. To kind of boil this all down, I know people that expect to do no self-reflection and have the entire world morph and shift to fit their required needs. That's not realistic. It's not realistic and it's not fair. If you need something, put as much effort as you can into yourself to get it, and then ask for the help for that which you cannot do.